Hello guys and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to do a comparison between the Hermes Chypre and the Hermes Orans. And yeah, let's get into this video. If you're new to my channel, my name is Marlene and I do videos and vlogs about luxury fashion, handbags and shoes. So if that's something you like, please consider subscribing to my channel and click the notification bell so you don't miss any of my future videos. So today we are going to talk about the Chypre sandals and also the Orans from Hermes. Now when summer is going to hit us very soon, we are going to start using sandals, and therefore I thought that this was a perfect way to talk about the shoes before the season starts, so you know what to buy. And yeah, so firstly we are going to start with the Chypre sandals. So these are my Hermes Chypre sandals. These are in black, in box leather. I bought these in August in 2022, so they are not that old. But I also have another pair of white Chypre sandals that I have had for over a year. But since I live in Norway, I haven't used them more than one season. So here are basically my Chypre sandals. So here you can see how it looks. It says Hermes here, and the sole is quite comfortable because of the shape. It is quite similar to Birkenstocks, but I find this to be a little bit more comfortable. And so here is the side and here is the inside. Here you can see it also says Hermes, and here is underneath it with the small H details. When it comes to pros about the Chypre sandals, I think they are very comfortable to walk in. I have walked in these in Paris for days and they didn't hurt my feet at all. And I also think they are quite casual. You can wear them with jeans, they are very versatile, but you can also wear them with shorts and also some dresses. And I also really like that they are adjustable because you can adjust this strap for your needs. For example, if you have a higher foot, you can adjust it to your preferences. So for example, they can be a little bit higher up here. And I also really like that you can adjust them to be a little bit more snug, because then they will fit perfectly on your foot and don't fall off your foot. And another thing about the Chypre sandals is that I really love the sole. I think the sole is very sturdy and it isn't uncomfortable to walk in. And also in my case, I feel that they aren't hard at all to break in. So they need maybe a few hours and then they will be completely fine. As you can see on the edge, it is a little bit creasing, and I think that's the most uncomfortable part when you are breaking them in. But after a few hours of wear, they will be a little bit warmed up and they will start to crease here, and that's completely normal. And also the sole isn't slippery at all when you are walking on wet floors and anything like that. It isn't slippery, which can be a problem with sandals. So yeah, overall I really love my Chypre sandals. And let's move on to the Oran sandals. So here is my Oran sandals. These are in gold and also in box leather. Here you can see the front and also the side. I have quite recently resold them. I have had these for 2 years and I have used them 2 seasons. So I resold them this winter, so they are ready to be used in the summertime now. So one thing about the Oran sandals that you could immediately see is that it is much more narrow than the Chypre sandals, and therefore I feel that the Oran sandals is much more petite and elegant, which can be a plus, because with Oran sandals I feel that you can both dress them down and up. You can wear them with gorgeous summer dresses, but you can also wear them with jeans and with more casual clothes. But with these I feel that you cannot come with these in a big elegant floral dress, but however they are much more comfortable to walk long distance in than the Oran sandals. So over to the Oran sandals again. Here you can also see they have a little bit of creasing here. It isn't as much as with the Chypre sandals, but it is a little bit here. And they obviously wear and tear would be on the edge, but also underneath it, because here you can see the sole is in suede, which is not that good when you are walking on wet floors and wet ground. And also it is a little bit delicate as you can see here, it is very scratched and they have a little bit of damage on them. So therefore I decided to resole them. And also something that I noticed about the Oran Sandals, here you can see that my sole has cracked because I stepped on a small stone and the sole cracked. So I tried to glue them together and it has worked, but it isn't the most practical shoes. And that happened in the car garage, and I feel that it isn't the best quality in my mind. And also something that you can also be aware of is that the sides is made out of wood, I think. And when you are walking in them, the paint will, for example, fade like it has done already here. So they will be a little bit worn in the corners of the sole. But a plus about the Oran Sandals is that they are much more easier to get than the Chypre. The Chypre sandals are very hard to get. These I think I searched for them for a year until I got them in Paris. But these ones I just went into the boutique and bought them straight away. And with the Oran Sandals, they come in many different colors and they have a big variety of different materials. But with the Chypre sandals, I feel that they only comes like this and in suede, and also the shearling ones that I also have. But they don't have that much variety when it comes to colors like the Oran Sandals does. And they are less expensive than the Chypre sandals, and I also feel that the Oran Sandals is a little bit more classic, if you ask me. These will not get out of fashion anytime soon, but these are kind of in the dad sandals, massive sandals trend. But I will still wear them when the trend is over because I really love them. And also the sole isn't the most comfortable to walk in with the Oran Sandals. They are very hard. It feels like you are walking on wood, kinda, because they have no support or anything. They are very hard. But with these they are a little bit less hard and they are much more softer in the sole. And with the Oran Sandals they are a little bit slippery, so be aware of that, especially when you are first breaking them in, because then the suede is completely new. They will be very slippery. I have had some accidents with these, so be aware of that. So over to my thoughts about the shoes. Which shoe would I pick if I had to choose one? I think it would have been the Chypre sandals because they are much more comfortable and the wear and tear isn't that noticeable as it is with Oran Sandals. And also the Chypre sandals, you don't have to resole them. And with Oran Sandals, I feel that at some point you will need to resole them to be functional shoes. However, I also like both styles. I like, especially with the Oran Sandals, that you can dress them up and down. So if you are a more girly girl, I would suggest you to go for the Oran Sandals if you are looking to wear a lot of beautiful dresses and want to have a more versatile shoe for dressing up. But if you have a more casual style and you don't wear a lot of big flowery dresses in the summer like me, I would suggest you to go for the Chypre sandals. And also a very important part is that you have to think about what are you going to use them for. Are you going to use them for longer walking trips? Like for example when you are shopping, I think the Chypre sandals are much more comfortable to walk in for a longer time. But if you are not looking for a pair of shoes that you can wear for days, I think the Oran Sandals would be good for you. But my personal thought is that I love the Chypre sandals over the Orans because of my style, and also I prefer comfort when I'm walking, especially when I'm shopping, because after a long shopping trip my feet will hurt. And I have tried to go shopping in both the Chypre and also the Oran Sandals. The Oran Sandals were so uncomfortable to walk in after a few hours, but the Chypre sandals I have managed to go in Paris for days in them. And yeah, that was my mini comparison between the Oran Sandals and the Hermes Chypre sandals. What do you guys think about them? Let me know in the comments which one is your favorite. I'm very curious to hear that as well. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. If you're not done watching me yet, here is another video, and goodbye.